markpatrickseminars.com.
Thanks, Ohio Valley. You made Balloon Daddy #1. No, seriously, thanks a lot. You already have a big ego. Now look what you did. Now what are we supposed to do? Youth Radio 1170 WWVA.
Hello, there is early voting. We have an interactive map on Hannity.com. For example, if you haven't registered, how do you register in your state? Early voting, when does it start? When does it stop? What if you're voting absentee this year? How do you request your ballot? All of that available, Hannity.com. Who's running for Congress? You have a Senate race. Who is running for the U.S. Senate? I forgot Cory Gardner, too. That's a big race out in Colorado. All right, when we come back, Newt Gingrich, we'll get his take on the state of the race with just 29 days to go. John Solomon and Greg Jarrett on the corruption of Hunter, and the latest on COVID-19 therapeutics and a vaccine, all straight ahead with our medical A team.
Thinking about life insurance? Did you know in just a few minutes you could find the best price from up to 10 price-competitive companies for free? You can with SelectQuote. For example, George is 39. He was getting sky-high quotes from other companies because he takes meds to control his blood pressure. But when I shopped around, I found him a 10-year, $500,000 policy for under $22 a month. I'm SelectQuote agent Dan Savino, and believe me, if SelectQuote isn't shopping for your life insurance, you're probably paying too much. For your free quote, call 800-713-5533. That's 800-713-5533. 800-713-5533. Or go to SelectQuote.com. Since 1985, we shop, you save. Get full details on the example policy at SelectQuote.com/commercials. Your price could vary depending on your health, issuing company, and other factors. Not available in all states. Power up with the iHeartRadio app, your cost-effective solution to get from WWVA on your smartphone. Fight the power. Download it now at youthradio1170.com.
Liberty Mutual Insurance Company customizes your car insurance with Right Track, which rewards you for safe driving. As the world's most careful driver, that's perfect. Now applying 2 pounds of force for acceleration. You really turning in 0.3 miles and begin a deceleration. With Liberty Mutual's Right Track, you could earn up to 30% savings based on how you drive. Sign up at libertymutual.com/righttrack.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Discount on participating vehicles, base coverages only. Availability varies.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I hadn't paid my taxes in 8 years.
He was in big trouble.
We're going to take your house, garnish your pay.
Louie called Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm.
I don't owe the IRS anymore. It was because of Optima Tax.
Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-960-1575. 800-960-1575. Optima Tax Relief. For details, visit OptimaTaxRelief.com. From the Bortis & Bortis Broadcast Studios, this is News Radio 1170 WWVA. Wheeler, an iHeartRadio station.
He's heading home, but is not out of the woods. I'm Lisa Brady, Fox News. The team of doctors treating President Trump just holding a briefing at Walter Reed Medical Center.
President Trump has responded well enough to his treatment for COVID-19 that his personal physician, Dr. Sean Conley, has signed off on his discharge from Walter Reed later today. It's been more than 72 hours since his last fever. Oxygen levels, including ambulatory saturation and his work of breathing, are all normal. Conley said the president will once again be administered remdesivir today and tomorrow, and once again refused to answer whether lungs of the president showed any damage. He also refused to say whether he agreed with the president's tweet, "Don't be afraid of COVID." In Washington, John Decker, Fox News.
Dr. Conley also would not say when the president's last negative test was before he tested positive. New Jersey's governor says a fundraiser Thursday evening at the president's Bedminster Golf Club put lives at risk and should have been canceled. Earlier today, several more White House staffers, including Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany, tested positive for the virus. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo ordering schools in some New York City neighborhoods to close for now, hoping to address COVID hotspots.
Picture those hotspots as embers within the field of dry grass. Okay? That's how I think of it.
The New York City mayor had requested action in 9 zip codes in Brooklyn and Queens, but also wanted permission to reinstate restrictions on businesses, which so far the governor is not allowing. Yet another milestone in California's ongoing wildfire battle. The so-called August complex fire has now surpassed 1 million acres. Fires have scorched over 4 million acres statewide this year, more than double the previous record. America is listening. Fox News.
What do you get when you talk to a Dell Technologies advisor? You get someone who understands. There's an art to listening. Who's able to hear more than what's being said and can provide tailored small business solutions that make you feel truly heard.
I understand. Let's get started.
For advice on everything from laptops to the cloud and solutions powered by Intel vPro platform, call an advisor today at 877-ASK-DELL.
I'm David Scranton. My mom was forced to work longer than she should have because she made one simple mistake in her retirement plan. Don't let that happen to you.
Call the Retirement Income Store at 866-977-6434. That's 866-977-6434.
The Retirement Income Store.
The Retirement Store for Income. Online at theretirementinComeStore.com.
Investment advisory services offered through Sound Income Strategies, LLC, an FCC-registered investment advisory firm.
Here's your chance to win $1,000. Text the nationwide keyword HOME to 200-200. You'll get a confirmation text and info. Standard data and message rates apply in this nationwide contest. That's HOME to 200-200.
WWVA News Time 4:03. More local coverage starts right now. Artists throughout the Mountain State are being asked to create ornaments for the Christmas tree that's going to be displayed at the West Virginia Culture Center. The state's First Lady, Kathy Justice, and the West Virginia Department of Arts, Culture, and History are inviting West Virginians of all ages to create and submit handcrafted ornaments for the artist tree. The ornaments must be made by hand and be suitable for hanging on the tree. The size and weight should be taken into consideration. The 2020 artist tree will honor healthcare workers who have served on the front lines of the coronavirus pandemic here in the state. Artists are asked to celebrate a healthcare worker by creating an ornament in their honor. Submissions must be mailed to Elizabeth Yeager at the West Virginia Department of Arts, Culture, and History in East Charleston by Friday, November 20th. Students in the state's largest county are now able to return to in-person classes. This past Saturday, Kanawha County went into the gold category for the first time this year. Classes with increased mask-wearing requirements and in-county football games are now allowed. For 1170 WWVA, I'm Rob O'Dell.
The road report is next from the traininfo.com Heating and Cooling Weather Center. These are the changes in the traffic patterns on the I-70 corridor around Wheeling Tunnel and the Fort Henry Bridge. The US 250 North I-70 westbound ramp coming from east and south Wheeling into the westbound tunnel is now open. Currently, the Main Street ramp from North Wheeling to I-70 West will close for roughly 120 days. The detour is south to 10th Street and left onto Market Street to I-70 West. McCulloch Street and East Wheeling will continue to have daily closures. Please keep it here to this iHeartRadio station for more traffic details.
This report is sponsored by Compassion International.
We're all feeling the weight of COVID-19. But for kids in poverty around the world, things are becoming desperate. Join Compassion International and provide for a family in poverty. Make your one-time $40 gift. Text HOPE to 83393.
This report is sponsored by Mothers Against Drunk Driving. News Radio 1170 WWVA. Severe Weather Team 9 forecast.
A partly cloudy sky this afternoon with a cool high temperature in the upper 50s to near 60 degrees. Mostly clear and chilly tonight with overnight low temperatures in the upper 30s to near 40. Tomorrow mostly sunny with a high temperature near seasonal levels in the upper 60s. I'm Severe Weather Team 9 meteorologist Jeff Klein.
For victims of drunk and drug driving, our grief is unique. But you are not alone. You always have a place at MAD. Call our 24-hour victim helpline at 877-MAD-HELP or visit mad.org.
Refreshing your news feed at the top and bottom of the hour and posting opinions the rest of the time. News Radio 1170 WWVA.
Well, we're coming to your